Back to SnowRunner, my little speed run that I'm attempting. So what is the speed run? Well, got to thinking, how fast can you actually do the missions? How fast can you clear a region? How many game days would it take? If you did some careful planning, you stuck to your plan, you didn't screw up too much, how fast can you complete the game? And I had no idea. So I thought, why not give this a try? So here I am. And we are at day 3. Oh, that's the wrong button. We're at day 3 in this speed run, and I'm doing it by game days. GMC. Look at that. And a game day begins at 6 o'clock in the morning and ends at 6 o'clock in the morning. So for a game day, that's about an hour of gameplay. And I figured that was a good amount of time for me to keep track of everything. Yeah, this truck does not like mud. But it will get better. And it will get better soon. In the next couple of game days, I am going to go over to Lake Coved, and I'm going to get the all-wheel drive unit, the upgrade for this vehicle. Why? Because this is an awesome vehicle once it has all-wheel drive. As far as American vehicles go, my favorite truck is and always will be the Western Star. This truck is almost as good as the Western Star. Almost, not quite, but it is almost that good. And I'm going to, well, no, I'm going to take this trailer on down. But it is much better than the, well, not much better, but it is a good bit better than the Fleet Star. But not right now. Not until I get that upgrade on it. She should pull out now. There we go. I never did in my first playthrough. I rarely use this truck except as, you know, something that I kept at the garage that would move trailers around and kept a crane on it, so it could move loads from one truck to another. And that's about the only use I found for it after the first mission. Once I first got the upgrade on it and started driving it, which was basically over at Lake Coved, I was fairly impressed with this truck. So I wish they would move that upgrade over here to Michigan so you could actually use the truck more. But as I said, in this playthrough, I can jump maps. So I am jumping a map. And I'm going to go over and get the all-wheel drive unit for this in the next couple of episodes. And then we're going to have some fun with it. Fetch trailer. And I left the Fleet Star over here because the Fleet Star is all-wheel drive. And it can actually help pull this truck through all this mud. So let's change our truck. Start it up and go for the winch. The GMC can make it through here. It spins. It has a little bit of issue. But right now it's pulling a heavy load. And I know it's not going to be able to make it through here without winching almost every bit of the way. So it's just easier to have the Fleet Star hook up to it. Fleet Star is not the most powerful truck I have. That would, right at this moment, would be the Navistar, which wouldn't have any issue pulling both of these trucks through. But the Navistar, the only thing you can do with it is the high saddle and the low saddle. So it can't put a flatbed on it. So it's kind of limited. There we go, we'll build up some speed now. So for wet harvest, I needed 2 bricks, 2 wooden planks, 2 wooden planks there, 2 bricks on the trailer, and 1 metal beam. I've been trying to maximize my loads and not have a vehicle driving all over creation with nothing on it. And it seems to be working out pretty good. It's actually working out better than the first playthrough that I attempted. And you'll notice this is version 2.0. Version 1.0, I accidentally, I tried to start a co-op, and when it asked me which slot to put it in, I picked the wrong slot and deleted my speed run that I was doing, which I was on day 17 of. So that kind of sucked, but it does give me the opportunity to redo this and do it a little bit better. So deliver the wood, change my truck. From here, deliver the bricks and metal. Right. Getting these missions knocked out. Now I do have 1 extra service spare part, and what I'm not going to do is get rid of any of the cargoes like I did in my first one, because that got me in trouble a couple of times. So I'll take this cargo back to the garage and actually take it off of the trailer and leave it at the garage in case I need it later. That would be the smart thing to do. And I'm going to try to do the smart things this time. Fleet Star. Nope, back to you. Back up. I could do this mission, but I really don't like doing it in a Fleet Star, because the Fleet Star is a little tippy. So I have tried it once before in a Fleet Star. I actually tried it a couple of times in a Fleet Star, and both times I ended up flipping the truck over. So that's a mission that I will be doing with the Western Star. Once I have the Western Star. So this should be one of the few times when I'm actually heading someplace and I don't have a load on. If my calculations and my plan work the way they're supposed to. But both trucks, I believe, have some upgrades. And I'm going to find some more upgrades here in a moment with my scout vehicles. And I can upgrade these trucks a little bit better. But once we get the upgrades out of here and get the couple of watchtowers open, then we are heading off for Smithfield Dam. And let's go back for the GMC. Yeah, get rid of that. Oh crap, forgot to take the load off. Okay, let's stop engine, unpack cargo, go back to the garage. And let's get this load off here. Before I do it, get the crane out. On my crane. There we go. It wouldn't go anywhere there for a second. I get the crane out since I'm going to be on this side of the truck. Because if the crane deploys and I'm on this side of the truck, it will actually could possibly tip the trailer over or knock the load over or both. So let's just put you over here. You cannot take a load inside of the garage. Just drop it. And restore crane. And activate anchors, and I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. So with the trailer on that side, when I deploy the crane, just missed it. But it can flip over the trailer, depending upon where it's at, or if you have a load there, it could have knocked that load off real easy. So recover. And GMC. Let's get this trailer sold because I'm not going to need it for a while. And then recover. And let's see what else we have out here. So I have the Chevy sitting over here. And the Con Marshal is over here. I don't want to send the Con Marshal that way. Let's go with Con Marshal and recover it. And then the Chevy. Did I get all the upgrades? Yes. Okay, I'm going to send the Chevy up here because it's easier for the Chevy to get up here than the Con Marshal. The Con Marshal is just a little bit on the squirrely side. And that road up there is a little bit tight. And I haven't driven the Chevy since the beginning of the game. Which it's about to get some much needed upgrades. And as soon as I get this watchtower and get this back to the garage, we are going to buy a new truck. We're going to buy my favorite scout in the game. It is time. And then that scout and the con marshal are going to go out and play. $17 gallons of gas, it's plenty. Yeah, I've tore this stuff up. But it will be better if once I leave the game and come back. I'm actually shooting the first 3 days, one right after another. Did I pass it? Oh. Right there. So all I did was actually stop my Twitch video and restarted it. That way I keep track of the days better and keep track of the videos. So, update 7.0 comes out tomorrow. Excited about that. And I will be playing it tomorrow. I am off. It's a holiday. Once I get my honeydew list completed. And I have not watched any of the videos, any YouTube videos, or looked at any maps about the new map. I play this on Xbox, by the way, so I don't get the test server. And I have done all of that on purpose because I want to play the map without knowing anything about it. To me, that's just more fun. That's what I did with Lake Cove. I didn't watch any videos beforehand. I didn't look at any maps. And it was actually really fun to watch it, or I mean to play it, and not knowing what's coming next. Alright, so that is all of the watchtowers on this side. I should have 2 more, 3 more. 1, 2, 3. I've got 3 more watchtowers to go. 4 more. Keep forgetting about this one. So let's recover. And I should have all of my scouts. The only thing should be out now is the Navistar. I'm not bringing it back because it is going just be a waste. Because it's going to come over here and get some wood and head for Smithfield Dam when I'm ready. So let's retain you, and retain you, and we're going to sell you because I don't need you. What I need is the money. Truck storage. Yep, hang on to you two. And then we're going to the truck store. And we're buying you. So my favorite scout in the game is the Lodestar. It is an awesome truck. I love it. And you can't get many upgrades for it until you get to Alaska. Can get the autonomous scout. definitely get the pickup chassis because it has service spare parts and it has tires and it's got fuel in it, which for a long time, can't get my camera to work. I did not know it carried fuel until one time I had to use the tires and the spare parts, and then I could see gas cans in the back. So snorkel, and I need my fog lights, and I gotta have a flashing bar. Front bumper. So we'll go with that one for now because it's better than the one that's on it. And then we got to do red and black. Why? Because it has become tradition. And I like this color. And it's not going to run all that great right now. But trust me, this truck gets much better when you get the add-on or get the upgrades to it. And now back to the garage for the Con Marshal. And I don't have enough money to upgrade the Chevy. So can I do anything to this now? Standard edging, nope. See, that's a C+, and I've got an A+ now. So definitely don't want to do that. Gearbox, can't do anything. Suspension. Tires. I still don't have enough money for autonomous winch. Yeah, I did sell that. And the roof rack, I can't get to. I'm level 14. So let's change trucks and shut you down. Oh, you're already shut down. Good. So we'll take Con Marshal, go up here and get this watchtower up there. Camera doesn't go low enough to see it. But I'll get that one and then come back down, and then we'll head out and get the rest of these and two more upgrades. I think it's 3 more upgrades that I need. And while I'm up here, I also do Place Beyond the Spruce. I have not tried that in this truck. Oh, come on. This thing is so twitchy. And I'm not sure if I should try, but I'm going to try it because just to see if I can make it. I know the Chevy will do it. I know the International Scout will not, or I can't get it to do it. The Lodestar can do it. And I did bring the Hummer up here to see if the Hummer could do it, and it could. hate driving this thing. But it's the best I have right now. That will change when I get the Lodestar upgraded. And it does serve a purpose, because it can get through mud like nobody's business. Okay, so I need to climb up here. Like I said, I never tried this mission with this vehicle. But I'm assuming it can make it. Close, but I'm not there yet. Alright. So, what do I do? We will recover it. Leave the garage, and then we'll continue on with our mission. And hook up to you. And we're off. Okay, that tight enough? Yep. So the con marshal pulls fine, and I find it's better to just pull it long distances than to actually drive it long distances. And I gotta remember, I do not have the suspension upgrade on this truck, so I cannot just fly over the rocks. There it goes. Oh, Marshall was trying to climb over the trailer. It's not a very nice thing to do. And one of the reasons I chose this vehicle to pull the Con Marshal is because it does have repair points, and it also has extra fuel. And I know I'm pulling a fuel tanker, but I'm going to drop it off up here. There's a place where I know I'm going to need extra fuel, and I might as well take the tanker up there and drop it off now since I'm heading that way. Let's take the slack out of this line. Alright, so got a watchtower here. Heading up that road. So drop the con marshal off. And I will pick the con marshal up over here. Go get them. Rocks are messing with my camera. In Province, I didn't see you on there. Yes, I did have to start over the speed run because I accidentally saved over it with a co-op mode. So it kind of screwed everything up. But it does give me the chance to do some things a little bit differently and get better planning. And I made some mistakes in the last one, so yeah, it'll work. I'm not too awful disappointed. Yeah, and the other one I was just getting into my rhythm. And yeah, saved over the file. So that shows me I need to pay a little more attention when I do this stuff. And I actually think I'm ahead of the game compared to what I was in the last playthrough. So I think I have saved a little bit of time. I don't know. We'll see about day 17. Alright. So I don't know why I did that. I meant to just fill it up. So refuel. Scout fuel carrier. Do that one. And on Marshall. And release. Stop engine. And change the trucks. Another watchtower. So from here I don't have to run them in tandem. Come on, stay on the road. Over the top. Sylvester Stallone movie. Over the top. Okay, there's one upgrade. And I believe it is... Where am I at? Go back down the road and come through there. The upgrade is on the right. So this one is bigger engine. I think that is my trail. Yep. Alright, let's see what we're doing next. I have that watchtower, which the Lodestar is going to do. Actually, it's... Did I get all the watchtowers? Oh, but that one? Thought I still had one more. Other than this one. Nope. And upgrades, I have the one here. So the Con Marshal can pick up that upgrade. Because I need the Lodestar to get the other watchtower, because that's where I'm dropping off the fuel tanker. Wow, this thing darts around. And sometimes that gets me in trouble. Come on. Nice and easy through here. Where the road slants, and this thing has a bad habit of taking off to the right or left at any moment. Let me mark my upgrade. I know what direction to head in. And watch out for the car, because I tend to run the car over like that. One of these days it's going to tip me over. So SnowRunner for the Con Marshal, good, I need that. Unfortunately, it does not work for the lodestar. Alright, so I'm going to leave you here, because if I don't need it, then I'm just going to recover it. And let's get this trailer delivered. Get our last watchtower opened up. And then it is recovering everything. Navistar, go pick up 2 wood. And we're heading for Smithfield Dam. So, pretty productive 3 days. If I do everything correctly, for day 4, I will actually have all the upgrades I need. Well, almost all the upgrades I need. And I will have the P16. But it's going to be tight. I like this map. I'm glad they're going to put more missions over here. That's a road. Yep. That's not good. There we go. And I think one of the things I'm going to also do when I go get the upgrade for the GMC, I'm just going to go ahead and go to Alaska and get the upgrade for this also. Get the suspension lift. Because I think in the long run it's going to take me probably half a day to do that. Half a game day. Maybe not that much. But it's going to take a little time to do that, but I think in the long run it'll save me time if I can get this thing, the suspension lift on it. Okay, launch. And skip scene, and I forgot to drop trailer off. But I'm only dropping it off down the road a little bit. I used to drop it off in the logging area, but I found that sometimes that's not very convenient. And it's actually more convenient if it's sitting over here along this road. Come on, climb up here. But I have to make sure I get it way off the road, because I have the construction rig trailer that's going to have to come through here. That should be close enough. Attached trailer. Let's take a quick look at the map. Do I have all upgrades? Yes, I have all upgrades. I have all watchtowers. I have done quite a few missions. So, I think I'm ready to go. Let's go ahead and cover. And do that. And I'm trying to think. Should I go ahead and... Yeah, let's go ahead and customize it. Because I will need it for... to get one of the upgrades. And I can get all terrains. Can I get off-road? Yes. I can get my off-road tires. And autonomous. No. Can't get that yet. Can't get engageable, but that's one of the things I have to get is the engageable. And don't need that. Can get that. And unfortunately, I have to get the beacons. Change the front bumper. And we'll go with the new paint job. And recover you, and I have the con marshal to recover. Do that. And I think I'm ready to go. So the Navistar. And I'm going to have to get it turned around. Come back over that way. Lights on. Yep. No, you don't. Alright, so here I'm picking up 2 wood. Because I'm going to need that for one of the, to repair the bridge. And when I get over to the Smithfield Dam, I'm going to need 2 service spare parts to clear the road. And I meant to cut that turn off, but I actually thought that was the next turn. No matter, I can pull through it. Up the hill. I was driving to work the other morning and actually passed, or got passed by a white Western Star. It was green, pulling a coal truck, a coal trailer. So, and it looked very similar to the one in the game. I don't know how much they've changed over the years. But yeah, it's pretty cool seeing that. Normally I see Kenworths and Peterbilts, Max. That way. And I really don't want to go out in that grass. I don't know if there's any stumps out there. So stick on the road since it's dark. Over here, get off the road. And pick up our wood. Barely get in there. That way I can back out easier. And now we are off to Smithville Dam. And I really need to get the engine upgrade for this. It will help out a lot. But I do have the other Chevy pickup over here that I'm going to recover. And I also have the International cab over that I'm going to recover, and I'm going to sell both of those. I don't need them. So that'll give me enough money to put the bigger engine in this truck. Thought I heard wind howling. I'm paying a little more attention to stuff now. In-game things like the noises. Because I found out that there are a lot more wolves out there than the one I've been seeing. I thought there was just one. But it turns out there are a bunch of them out there. So I'm going to try to spot them all. I was watching a video of somebody. They were showing some spooky things like the graveyard. I didn't know there was a cemetery on one of the maps. And they were doing spooky sounds. One of the tunnels, you can get near it and you can hear some real strange and spooky sounds. But they were saying that they had never seen one of the wolves. And I thought that was odd because every time I've played and I go through the swamp heading to the island lake, I always see that wolf there. But I've never seen a wolf anywhere else. So I don't know if they all appear in different places or it just depends on the profile or what, I don't know. Maybe because of my game it says that I only see a wolf in one place, where somebody else might see it in a different place. I want to test that. I did see a map that showed where all the wolf sightings were. And I'm going to go around and see if I can't find them all. See if there's more than one wolf. There we go. And morning is approaching. Climb, baby, climb. I'd like to get the garage open before my 6 a.m. deadline. Actually, I'd like to get both of these missions done. We will see. Put my camera back a little bit. To service spare parts. I don't know why they need me to deliver them. It's almost in walking distance. But hey, as long as they pay me. Garage open. And take care of this mission. Set, start tracking, and deliver. I'm promoted to 5. So it's probably about 5:30 now. and I'm probably going to go over my 24-hour mark, but I'm going to go ahead and deliver this. Get this mission done. That'll give me a little extra money. And we'll see how much we end up with. Oh, come back here. That road's slick. I did notice I'm not getting damage anymore when I get to the bottom of that hill. Used to be every time I come down there, I always took damage, no matter what side of the road I was on, no matter how fast I was going. Always took damage. And now I don't seem to be taking damage anymore. Which I'm not complaining, I'm cool with that. I think the game gives out way too much damage for stuff you can't see. Show task, accept, start tracking, and deliver. Alright, one more done. Gives us a little extra money. Parking brake set. Alright, I am done for the night. So I appreciate you watching on Twitch. And for those of you on YouTube. Oh yeah, 6:30, we didn't go over that much. Please leave me some comments. Let me know how I'm doing. And I will see you in the next episode. And hopefully see you guys tomorrow playing the Update 7. So on the new map. So I will see you in the next one. And until then, have a good one.